Hello and welcome to episode 30 of our Ostriv Alpha 3.3 Let's Play. It is January of 1750 in our town, and this is the last episode of the daily uploads for at least a while I try to just build up and let the economy catch up. So let's see what we can get done in this episode. We have 6 houses queued up, a couple more cart parkings. Primary goal, of course, is to try and let the economy continue to stabilize. I did raise the wage a little bit in the last episode. Our balance is going to suffer just a tiny bit as a result, but I think we're still pretty well on track to have a more positive cash flowing economy and have less people complain about not having money as the economy kind of adjusts. A lot of like the mayor has a whole bunch of money saved up, but a bunch of these families have a bunch of money too. My goal is so that the newer families moving in here start to get a little bit more money. I know all of these pretty much are oppressively poor. But, we'll get there. We just have to be able to have enough sustainable exports to lower the market price and the rent so that people can actually, spend their money on food and all that stuff. Anyway, we have 5 houses remaining now. On this one, we keep having problems with these pigsties. Well, this pigsty in particular and this chicken coop, for whatever reason, run out of food at a faster rate than the others. I can't imagine why that would be. It doesn't really make any sense. I'm sure there might be some sort of explanation for it, but at the present time, I don't know what that might be. But let's go ahead and move just a few chickens. We'll get that started back from scratch. Alright, what can we sell to this messenger? Let's try some sunflower oil. Yes, we can. Horseshoes? We actually can't because we took those out. I always forget. Sallow, we still have a ton, so we can sell a little bit of that. Sunflowers, we actually do have some, but we can't really sell them. So the complaints for money seem to be subsiding a tiny bit, even if it's not a huge amount. There are wagon sheds. Let's check and make sure these horses are all good. Okay, the couple need repair, but they're not dead, which is looking pretty good. Not all of these have 5 workers with them. So we can fix that. I'm not going to take any chances with these wagons. It's a pain in the butt. Alright, so what the real test is going to be now, see, our open vacancies and our unemployment are more or less equal at this point. I know at one point we had a really big gap and we had a bunch of vacancies in like the 70 or 80 amount. But we've just been building a whole bunch of houses, so we will see, especially when harvest time and planting time comes around. Hopefully that will be a little bit more balanced. Our farms have been actually doing pretty well. This forestry is doing decently well. We have a couple more trees that will eventually be removed. But we have let's check up here. Okay, this one is really doing work. Remember, this used to be all forest and trees right here. So we might actually want to move this one. I can't decide if we should get rid of this first or that first. I think a very logical step would be to build a bunch more houses here. So I might just go ahead and put another forestry right in the middle of this. I can actually do that without demolishing any trees. So we can do that, and then we can get rid of this forestry. That will leave room to put some more houses or maybe some other production buildings up here. I think we have cows. We really haven't been having a problem with supplying for because we have so much hay. So maybe... I can't remember how many fallow fields we still have left to play with in regard to having animals go out in them. I think actually we might have room for a couple more cow sheds, so maybe we could put some more cow sheds in there. Anyway, these guys will be doing their thing. The farms will begin planting soon if they haven't already. And they should already be sowing, some of these at least. So someone commented on a previous video, might have actually just been the one I uploaded yesterday, that they want to see me go to 1,000 and then establish some sort of granular progression from there. That's exactly what I was already trying to do. So thanks for that comment. We should be getting. Oh, look at all these. Yeah, look at all these fishing boats all going at the same time. That's kind of cool. I will probably make most of the progress toward 1,000 before I upload another video after this. I might do like a couple clips here and there, but it would be nice to just kind of play the game for a while without having to constantly talk over it and explain what's going on. And I can just, of course, I'll just leave it to run in the background for an hour or two while I'm doing something else. So we can just kind of simulate things. But yeah. Houses are all done. Now the next thing I'm going to be building is all these cart parkings I put over here. And that hopefully should speed up the process of slaughtering all these pigs. I know we do have some here, but these will very frequently disappear. And actually, let's check our hay barracks. I know a lot of these are empty, but we also have a ton that are just completely full. And these do get pretty full. The hay dryers, that is, do get pretty full when they're actually being harvested. So I think we're still in pretty good shape. We got a ton of hay. If we can keep a bunch of hay coming in, then we can just have a whole metric buttload of cow sheds. Of course, this forestry won't be built until those cart parkings are done. So a lot of our established neighborhoods, like especially this one over here, people really aren't complaining about not having any money. I think it's probably because they all had money to begin with. So I guess we'll have to kind of... Wow, this family's got a lot. 25 years ago, no kids. That's why. Alright, so let's go over here to this cart parking. Of course, we're going to order our carts. And then we're going... Oh, somebody else died. We're going to, as soon as this forestry gets built, we're going to get rid of this. And then I think we might want to put some cow sheds up here. Might not be a bad idea. Of course, we don't have beef in this granary because I think that was the original idea. You don't need to store beef in a granary if you have a couple cow sheds and a slaughterhouse nearby. And that can just immediately supply all of this. Yeah. Of course, the builders now are going to choose to be incredibly slow. But I think what we can do... Can I put the cow sheds just right here, maybe? I think that should work. If I can get this to be perfectly straight. It should already be straight, actually. So we can do... I might do 3 cow sheds here, actually. We can do one there, one on the very bottom, another one next to it. Let's see how that might work. Yeah, we could do a cow shed here, and then we can do another cow shed right here. Actually, will this fit perfectly right there? I think I can do that if I just put this like this. Then we can actually... We can go make this empty, because that'll take a while. And then we can demolish this, and we can get building all these cow sheds. I'm definitely going to remove that, because it's not lined up. Well, this forestry is... Wow, this is building quite quickly. So this should actually be okay. Yeah, just a few more seconds and we'll get these guys right to work. Yep, there you go. Done, 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 done. And they're going to get right to work. And then this is just about empty. As soon as that's empty, then bye-bye. Of course, this last delivery of firewood is taking 500 years. Come on, any day now. It's hard to believe. Think of it, this clay pit that was just way far off from where I started the town. The camp center was right here with this little fire pit, and this the first house I built, the mayor's house. So we've grown so much. It's part of what makes this game so fun. And the other part that makes it frustrating is these people not getting the frickin' firewood out of here. Oh, still no. Alright, messenger, what are you buying? Okay, sunflower oil, you're definitely going to buy some of that. You're definitely going to buy sallow, and you're going to buy clothing. I can only sell you 380 apparently. So that works. I think that's just about... I don't stock tack. That's about all we can do. That's fine. Alright, this is finally empty. So that's going to get demolished. This is just about done. So we can go ahead and queue up the hay barracks as well. I always go to the wrong menu for some reason. Alright, not that close. Alright, go right here. We'll go there. There, and then right there. Those will get built, of course. Alright, so that's done. This was in the process of being removed, and as soon as that's done, we can start putting the other ones down. We can put a slaughterhouse right here in the middle. That'll be fantastic. These always take so long to deconstruct. I can't understand why. I'm sure there's probably a decent reason. Anyway, so let's go ahead and get some workers in here. And of course, get all the supply, max this out as high as possible, and we can start putting cows in there. After they fill it up, of course. It's going to take them a little bit to do that, but this is fortunately just about deconstructed. Here comes that famous game slowdown for seemingly no reason, then it will inexplicably be fast again. I don't know, it doesn't do this during planting or harvest season. Seems like it's always in the middle of the summer. No, I don't fully understand the game. That's okay. It is an alpha still. It's always hard to believe there's so much content in the game. And if you look at the roadmap on the website, there's so much that he hasn't put in the game yet. I just find it hard to believe. Alright, we might... Oh, God. Okay, we're going to pause this to build because this is just so laggy right now. Alright, so we've got that like that. Then we'll put one... Oh my God, okay. Yeah, for the record, I pushed buttons like 5 seconds ago that haven't registered input yet. Excuse me. So we'll put this one right here. Oh, this is so slow. Alright. We're just going to let them slog through it. That's fine. And they will just gather all of these resources. And then we will queue up our slaughterhouse in here. Maybe, if they ever come get their stuff. Do they get all of it? Okay, I think that... Wow, this is slow. Okay. Slaughterhouse. Oh, there's enough room in here. I could put this like this, or could I fit 2 slaughterhouses in here? I don't know if I can. We're gonna try anyway. I'll be very impressed if I can pull this off. Alright. I doubt it's possible, but never say never. Although in this case we might end up having to say, oh, it's close. It is close. Well, let's go ahead and take care of this messenger. Yep, so 99 of that. So 10. Okay, forget that. Sallow we can sell again. We just seem to make that out of thin air. Of course, got to go in here and hit wagon again. I don't even know if it really matters. So we have a slaughterhouse there. I guess we can put a cart parking in. I don't think this will fit this way. No, it's gonna have to go. It's gonna have to go this way. All right. Well, you know that works. That's okay. Now this is actually gonna be kind of close down here, but no, that's fine. Just do some more hay barracks. Get that all lined up nice and tight. Just like that. Like that. Like that. And like that. And then, of course, on this side, we can put quite a few over here, actually. Nope, not the D key. I want to hit the F key. Thank you. Okay, we'll put this one here. These aren't going to line up perfectly, but that's fine. I feel like I end up saying that like 800 times an episode, but I'm not super worried about things being the most beautiful they can possibly be. It's a 18th century city building game after all. So we're just going to line this entire section with hay barracks. I did line it up just a little bit out of square. Who's keeping track, right? We'll do one more here. Oh, it wasn't perfect. Wasn't quite perfect. Hey, at least while I'm struggling to place all this with the lag, you can watch all these horses go by. Oh. How did that not... Okay. That fits, and then I think this is the last one. Yep, there we go. And then we just take these. I think these just got built. Yep. Wagon, wagon, wagon. Alright, that's really gonna bump up our production of beef. So now this, I think, should be stocked pretty well. Still says less than a month, even though we have no livestock. That's interesting. So let's move some cows. We got a 3-year-old bull. You live here now. And then we'll take a 3-year-old cow. We'll give them a couple cows over here. Then we'll just let them live their life. That should be 5. 5 should be a pretty good start. And then we'll take ones from this one from another cowshed. And that'll be A-okay. And right down here, this will actually won't be looking too bad. We could probably put another wagon shed right here in the middle if we really wanted to. Which we might want to do if I can get it to line up exactly. Oh, this might actually work pretty well. Let's actually do that. We can have just like that. Oh, Salt Bay is here. Okay, give me all of your salt immediately. Give me all of your iron immediately. Purchase all of my sunflower oil. Oh, yeah, there you go. And I still only have 10 clothes. Okay. Oh, shoes. I haven't sold shoes in forever. Okay, yeah, buy those. And I think we'll be... Oh, God, here we go with this crap again. Oh, it's a different one. Oh, but they're getting food in, so that's fine. Do we not have... Oh, we don't have potatoes anymore? There's no way we already went through all of these potatoes. Uh-oh. I think we started going through potatoes. Well, that's fine. We might have to start buying, Oh, God. Oh, there goes all my money. I'm buying potatoes. I need potatoes. That's fine. I gotta feed people. Yeah, that's okay. So we do have our... Did I place it? Yeah. So we have a wagon shed there. That'll work pretty nicely, kind of funneling people around this area. Then we can have our little market right here. Maybe put some benches. And, oh, it's paused. Okay, that's right. So let's actually do that right now. Let's put some benches in. Which way is this facing? That way? So we can actually go here. And we'll go... I'll actually leave some space between. Let's do that. Rotate these around. Oh god, chickens are dying of starvation now. Fan-freaking-tastic. Alright, is it the same one again? How did I know? Oh, no, it's the other one. How in the... I guess that's because we are also running out of other stuff. Well, in that case, you know the drill. Somehow. Okay. Well, at least people are harvesting stuff. So let's start doing this again. Those chickens are just going to keep dying of starvation. There's absolutely nothing I can do for them. And then we'll go right here. Yeah, we'll make ourselves a nice little square, put some trees in the middle. Rotate again. This is going to be the least aesthetically pleasing little square of benches ever, but I don't think I care. Yeah, keep dying of starvation. You'll get over it. Okay, we'll just put the final one in here. I've made better looking things, but that's fine. We'll put trees right here in the corner. And then right here. Maybe. There we go. Stop dying of starvation. You're clogging up my feed. And there we go. That ought to look decent. People can still kind of walk in between there as well. Let's take a macro view. Yeah, okay, the complaints about money are still there, which is valid. But now we have all these people harvesting. This one still is on pace, even though it's got no laborers. Looking okay. Looking okay. This farm is looking shockingly good for September with as big as the fields are. Good to know this one's basically done. Oh, wow, this one's way behind. How many... Oh, okay, well, they're fully stocked, so they should be okay. It's still September, after all. Alright, so these have all been finished, these cow sheds. So we can go ahead and... Now, I imagine we're probably going to start running out of fallow fields to do cows with. So let's just go ahead and get this started. We'll do the same for this one that I, for some reason, did not do first. Okay, we've got hay and water. And then, what do you say we put some more cows in here, huh? Of course, not until after they have fully stocked, although that's going pretty fast. Not looking too bad. We're already in October. Time flies when you're spending all of your days just painstakingly aligning buildings. Alright, get that hiring up, and then we should be looking pretty good. If I do say so myself. Then all this is literally just hay barracks and then another wagon shed. So that should be fine. Let's order our carts. We are really going to be set up for success here in a little bit. This is going to be fantastic. They've got hay. They've got hay. All right. So let's find our next victim for transplant here. All right. 3-year-old bull to that one. 2-year-old bull, sorry, to that one. And then we'll take the old cow, put it in that one. Next oldest cow in this one. Then we'll do one more from this one. Then we're going to go pick on another cow shed. Maybe. I can find one in range. Okay, there's one here. Boy, this is not the best way to be doing that. We'll take 2 from that one. We'll take one more. This should, I believe, put us at about 5 or 6 for each of these 3. So now the game's running decently again. Look at all these flags. We have all these hay barracks everywhere. Alright, and we cannot forget to go to each of these as they're built and enable by wagon, even though I doubt that they're actually going to put hay in by wagon on all of these. Okay, so we got 4 here, we got 3 here. I know they are still coming in. Yeah, we still have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 open fields. 5 actually. I didn't count. I'm sure I still counted wrong. That's fine. 4 or 5 open fields. We just added 3 cow sheds, so that should be okay. Okay, those cows, where are those going? Okay, they're going back in there because it's November, so I guess we won't find out until next spring. I think one of the mistakes I made was probably going too in on chickens and pigs without growing my farms adequately, because, you know, the hay you'll get hay every year. You'll get a ton of it every year, theoretically, if they do it correctly. And we have a bunch stored up, so we should be just fine. This one still only has 4, this one still only has 4. I guess they're coming in slowly as workers are able to do that. Anyway, we'll do that. Do this one, and then we should just have this entire row get built. They're already doing porks, pigs. Now, the good thing about having the carts right across from the slaughterhouse is, of course, that the pigs must be placed in a cart, and I guess they can just lead the cows. So that's fine. That way these guys won't ever have to really go anywhere for a cart unless citizens take these carts, which appears like they have done. Although some of these guys could just be... No, one of them's not even at work. Okay. So maybe we need more carts. I don't know, we'll find out. So seeing how it is almost December, let's just take a quick fly around of our town, shall we? I know you can't see because of all these little icons and stuff, but it's not a bad looking town, you know? We've got different districts of stuff. This is probably making some people sick. But we've got... I think it's a pretty logical layout. I know I can't zoom super far out, but I feel like we have houses and farms spread out pretty evenly, or about as evenly as you could really expect. I maybe didn't need to put all the farms this close to the edge. I probably could have put houses on the edge and moved the farms more centrally, but you know, we've got big clusters of houses kind of in between farms. Could definitely put some more houses around here, and then around here kind of close this in, and then we can definitely put more houses down here. But then we can start thinking about where we're going to put our next couple farms. Definitely going to need one over here, but this whole thing is going to have to get forested out. I could probably maybe just keep putting the houses along the river, and then build a farm in the middle of them. The fields don't have to be square. I just kind of like them to be square, you know? But I'm pretty pleased with this town. I think it's gone really well, a lot better than the previous playthrough. That I think ironically still has more views per episode on average. I mean, these have been averaging about 20 or 30, so like not fantastic, but a lot of the same people are continuing to watch every one, and that's very encouraging. That's very nice. Seeing people keep coming back, hopefully. Not scared away when I stop daily uploading videos, but it has been, as trivial as it may seem on the surface, it has been pretty demanding keeping up with a daily upload schedule. I know at some time I would play like 1 or 2 days a week, but I'd just play a lot. I'd record like 5 or 6 episodes a day, and I'd just queue them up. And that was nice and easy. But I don't really keep all the sallow. I don't really have the desire to play 6 hours a day, and now stuff is starting to pick back up after all this quarantine stuff. I don't really have the time to do that anymore. So I'm looking forward, as sad as it will be to stop the daily uploads on this, I am looking forward to just having the time to enjoy the game for the sake of playing the game, not having to worry about it. But anyway, it's December 1750. It's been almost 30 years since we started this playthrough. That's a long time. I know we have just about 750. We'll just call it 750. We're 29 years into the playthrough. I'm pretty happy with it. I know I keep saying it, but this is just such a rewarding game, even now in Alpha 3, and it's just always so much fun to play and see other people's building strategies and how everything goes. I'm pretty happy with it. It's relaxing. It's fun. But At any rate, guys, thank you so much for your support during this daily upload streak. I know, with the exception of, I think, one day in early April, aside from that, I've uploaded, well, I know I've uploaded some days more than one video. I had several where I uploaded two. With the exception of that one day, I've uploaded a video every single day since March 25th, and it's May 10th today. So, that's not bad. That's pretty good. That's, what, 6 weeks? Maybe a little more? Of daily uploads. I don't understand it's just video game Let's Plays and then a couple of the instructional videos, but that's something. It's a goal I set for myself a couple years ago, actually. I wanted to upload a bunch of videos, but just now getting around to it. But you know how it goes. Sometimes you just have to wait until you have the perfect time in your life to do something, and getting locked in your house for a couple months is pretty much the perfect time to be doing a bunch of videos about video games, you know? Anyway. Let's just get these last couple of hay barracks before this episode ends. These will get built, don't worry. But yeah, that's just about it. You know? All good things have to come to an end. And daily uploads have been fun, but I'm looking forward to just playing the game. But I will keep uploading, don't worry. I'll have periodic updates, and I'll have more of those tutorial videos as I have the time to do them. But that's all I got for now, guys. Thank you so much. If you're not already subscribed, make sure you get subscribed so you don't miss when I come back at you with more videos, but for now, that's it. I'm signing off. Thank you very much. We'll see you soon.